The PK, without question, was such a massive story. And we talked about special teams going into the game. Toronto was 0 for 2 on the power play. They're not 2 for the last 22 on the peeper, but it doesn't matter when you're getting goaltending like that. And the PK work was out of this world last night. 0 for 7 were the Dallas Stars. The two situations I would bring up happened in the second period, the double minor to your boy Pierre Engvall, and then the elongated 5-on-3 with Hall and Giordano in the box. Liljegren and Sandin, man, they were unreal last night.
Yeah, I really like them. I think we were, when both of them were out for a while at the beginning of the season there, and they've both stepped it up right now. And I noticed both of them all the time. Like Lily, I think, can be like a really solid D-man, and he's getting that bit of an FU on his shoulder. So Sandin, like they're not the most physical, big, rugged defenseman in the world, but they're owning the ice, and they're playing with that kind of chip on their shoulder. Like, get out of here, give me that puck. This is my get out of here, get out of my zone, give me the puck, move it up, and get up the ice and see if you can do something offensively. Everything just seems to be kind of ticking right now for them. And like you said, when their back's up against the wall, whether it's injuries or whether they got their best PKers in the penalty box, everyone just seems to step up for each other, and it doesn't really matter who it is. There's no glaring holes right now, which is impressive, again, because of all the holes they do have due to injuries right now. So, I mean, some of the biggest chances against were on the power play. Like, first period, there's 2-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Like, what the hell's going on? And then, when they should be getting, lit up with those types of situations, they're shutting the door. So, well-rounded game, obviously. And, when they got put in a position where they could have given it away, they didn't bend.
How uplifting is it for a team to, get penalty killing the way they did last night, to get goaltending the way they did? I just think it must get you in such a mood to want to play and go through the wall for somebody else on your roster, no?
Yeah, it's like it's a momentum getter. It's an exciting thing on the bench when, like that one sequence there where it's just pepper after pepper after pepper. And I mean, your number one guy at the time is blocking shots like crazy. Your goalie's sliding over every time you think, oh, they found a seam and it's a guaranteed goal. Someone slides across and blocks it. Murray's in position and gets a piece of it. And it's just like, it would be nice if that was at home, because the crowd just goes nuts, then just goes nuts, then just goes nuts. And you're thinking they're going to go, oh, and kind of, they're going to score on you. And it just doesn't happen. And the boys are booting the fucking boards and everyone's jacked up. And like I said, everything's just going right for them right now. And I think that the biggest issue right now, if I was Keefe, is like, let's not get too high here, right? If once you get too high and things are coming easily to you, you start to get sloppy, you start to think about other things. So staying on track is huge, and not letting this thing get off the rails is probably important to him right now.
It seems like a long, long time ago they were in California losing game after game after game. And of course, coming up on Thursday, they can avenge that loss to the Los Angeles Kings, I believe was 4-2. Then the night after, they lost that horrific game where they blew a 3-1 lead in time, then lost in overtime. And I thought that was the peculiar conversation about last night. Dallas also sucks in OT, and so do Toronto, but luckily it didn't get to overtime. The Leafs taking care of business in regulation.